We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank
you. Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at tugayspod and email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy. Hey, all you tuggers and tuggettes. I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we're These Unprecedented Gays. How are you, Joe?
I'm good. Am I? Can you hear me? Oh, you can't hear me at all.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
We didn't do like a mic check. Are our mics okay?
We're
getting a thumbs up.
We're just going to get right into it.
We're going in raw.
Yes.
Dry.
Yes.
Well, I'm never prepared. You're prepared. You should be called like it's Unprecedented Gays with Prepared Paul and Unprepared Joe.
Okay.
Or like
we'll change that.
What's it called? Like what's the word? Like on a whim or something. There's words out there.
There's words.
What are we doing? What's happening? What's going on?
Well, what's up? How's your week?
My week is okay. Not too much to report. I feel like it's been a pretty standard, nothing crazy. What did I do this weekend? Not much.
If y'all can hear that, that is Cooper chewing on his bone.
He's crunching. He is crunching.
Yeah, on that.
I mean, I think that as listeners, they should start to really understand that we joke about ASMR, but it's slowly becoming a part of everything that you hear. So, like, Cooper is an ASMR contributor.
There you go.
He's an ASMR content creator. And everyone out there, we're paying him. Don't worry.
So not much going on?
No, nothing at all. I think, literally nothing comes to mind at all. Yeah. What about you?
Actually, it wasn't too bad of a weekend, but we went out on a friend's boat on Sunday. I know, boat? Right? I'm a boater. I'm a sailor. I'm a seaman.
Oh my.
Okay.
Was it a yacht?
Well, I mean, it was
a yacht.
It was a big boat.
Well, I don't know. Like 100 feet?
I would say like 40 something feet.
Is long. That a catamaran?
No. Okay, so that's funny. I'm glad you brought that up. So, okay, so
it's because I'm psychic, duh.
It's like 12 people. 10 of them are homosexuals. 2 of them are heterosexuals on this boat.
Women or men?
All men.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, are these heterosexuals? Are they homosexuals? So anyway, we're going along and I'm like, oh, look, is that a catamaran? And one of the straight guys is like, oh, yeah, it has 2 holes. And I'm like, am I a catamaran? And I'm like, coming to the stage, catamaran.
I had to think about it. I was like, wait, you have 2 holes? I was like, wait, where is the other one? I know now.
But I was like,
you have 4.
Well, yeah. Well,
you have
actually, I have a lot more.
Where are the other ones?
You got your nostrils, your mouth, your ears.
1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 on your face.
And if you have a glass eye and you're really freaky.
Oh God.
We've talked about this.
I mean, if you have 2, okay, look, if you're a listener that has no eyeballs and and every other part of you is holy, then you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes as a man genetically, and then 9 as a woman.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess.
They got the front hole.
the
too. It's just
oh shit.
Oh God, there is a hole there. Oh yeah.
No, but that is not the off limits.
But I just thought it was very
catamaran.
That's my new drag name, Catamaran.
With a K.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
like Katta and then Moran.
I am so glad you knew exactly how I was going to spell it because I'm like, it's got to be with a K with 2 T's. Yeah. So when I meet people, I'm like, "Hi, I'm Kat, K with 2 T's."
Oh, okay. This needs to happen though, and you could be like a nautical theme,
Right?
All right. Okay. Cool. This is happening.
So we went around the bay, starting in Chula Vista and going up to Shelter Island and stopped at
Where'd
Valley.
you get in Chula Vista? Is there like a
There's
port?
a marina in Chula Vista.
Oh.
Yeah. So we went all the way up to Shelter Island, went to Valley High, and got a Mai Tai. Now, everybody, these Mai Tais are known, okay? Because it's basically just all alcohol.
Oh,
There is
no.
no juice in it.
Oh no.
So we're like, there's 12 of us. Our one friend was like, "Oh, we'll get a round of Mai Tais." And I'm like, I was at the bathroom, and Andy's like, "No, I will not have a Mai Tai."
Really?
Yeah, because it's like, that's a lot of liquor.
Really?
And that's way too much.
Really?
And I'm
Okay.
so glad that I didn't get one, because I'm like, that's a lot for me.
Well, and you're on a boat, so like I feel
Yeah.
like boating exacerbates.
And I'm on a boat, like Lonely Island. I'm on a boat. Okay. And then, so when I got back, I was like, "Oh, you know what? I'll get a Miami Vice, because you guys got pina coladas and frozen daiquiris. I'm going to do that." The girl's like, "Yeah, we're out of strawberry puree."
Oh God.
And I'm like, "How the are you out of strawberry puree?"
They can blend it with some
Okay.
frozen strawberries.
Exactly.
It's called learning.
I guess I'm going to have a pina colada
Ugh.
and not be happy with what I have. But no, it was good. So then...
Did you also
Okay.
have a long walk in the rain? Did it rain on Sunday?
No. It was gorgeous.
Okay.
But I do like walks in the rain. Yeah, I got where you're going, girl.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh,
I don't know the words, but yeah. I just remember from Shrek, right?
Was it a Shrek?
I think.
Oh.
We'll get it checked.
So we go back. Okay, so now let me preface this with our friends love alcohol. And that is not a bad thing, because, they all like to drink.
Mm-hmm.
They all like their cocktails.
Did they get messy?
So, oh no, our friends didn't. One of the straight guys did.
Did he throw up?
No, I don't know. Maybe he did in the car on the ride
Was
home.
it man overboard?
Oh, that's what I was so worried about. But he was kind of quiet, so he just sat off on his own until we got back to the dock, and then he was like really crazy, and we're all like, "What the?" But then I was like, "Well, he's been marinating for a couple of hours now. He might be ready
For
for the gays."
for the dick. If you, Nick, just put space Shrek. Yeah,
Space
see?
Shrek.
It's in Shrek.
Oh, okay. It is a Shrek. Look at
I know
you.
my Shrek. I'm a Shrek aficionado.
And let me tell you, I was at the office today, and there was this guy, and he young kid. He was like just turned 18, and we had to take a tooth out. And then he's like, I'm like, "Okay, this is how much it's going to be." "Oh, well, let me call my sister. She's out in the car," and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, "Go get somebody to pay for this." And then he's like, "Oh, she's not picking up." And he's like, "So what should I do?" And I'm like, "Go out and get her, you Shrek-looking mother." I didn't say that, but I was like, I was thinking it, but I'm like, you might want to go out to the car and get her, and bring her back in here.
Because you owe me.
You owe me. You
Some
gonna pay
dollars.
today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get my dollars. Okay.
If you ain't paying, I don't know.
Did I always tell you that me and Andy were like, the way RuPaul says dollars on the opening, doulas, we're like, are they not paying these queens? Is that a way of like getting around like actually paying them?
It's like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, where it's 1,000 doll hairs
Exactly.
with Titus Andromedon. Kimmy, I have 100,000 doll hairs. What? Yeah, doll hairs. I love that show. Anyway, so you had a fantastic.
That was so much fun, and I was like,
how long was the round trip boat?
So it
thing?
went like, I think it was like 5 or so hours that we were out.
Okay, that's a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time. But I mean, like the last part of it, like Kenny coming back from Valley High was the most fun, because everybody was like, now we've all had a couple cocktails, and there was a wedding going on at Valley High. And we went up, we saw them, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I think there's a wedding going on." And
were you wedding
saw
crashers?
them. No.
Oh.
We got to see them though.
Oh.
And we're coming out, and they're taking pictures right by the dock door.
Okay.
And we're like, "Oh, we need to get in there." And I guess they thought we were just like admiring their pictures while they're taking them. And
But you were posing.
We were like, "No, bitch, you need to get out of the way so we get to our boat."
Oh. Okay, very important question about this wedding. Did you go get some cake that had fondant on it?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, because I don't know, they were like...
Didn't look like they had a fondant cake.
Yeah, it looked like they got their cake at Costco.
Sheet pan, gotcha.
Yeah.
But that's good cake.
You know what?
I watched a video of this girl turn a like Costco sheet pan cake into like $1,000 cake.
Oh yeah, because you could just like take parts of it, break it off, and then start stacking it in tiers. Not like your tears.
No tears left to cry, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for fears. No tears. No More Tears featuring Barbara Streisand.
But did you hear the new Adele song? Speaking of tears.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I did, but I'm like, I wanted more. Like, I really, I like it. The message is fantastic, but I'm like, I wanted more, like, more. Like more.
Okay, Brittany.
Yeah, gimme more.
I thought it was great.
I think it's a fantastic song, but
if you were expecting anything else from Adele, then that's on you.
No, yeah, you need to cry. Yeah.
She's going to give you a piano ballad. She's going to sing the fuck out of it. And then and I loved how the video went from black and white to color.
I didn't notice that until like the third or fourth time I watched it.
Right. And it's also the same place where they filmed Hello. So it's a continuation from the first single off her last album to now.
Okay, come through Easter eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, I did think that it was funny when all the like music notes or like the paper was like coming out of the car, and I was like, that's an environmental disgrace. Like, that is littering Adele.
And not only that, but the PA who has to pick it up.
I know.
I feel sorry for them.
Well, paper can biodegrade, right?
I don't know.
Well, maybe they didn't buy the biodegradable kind.
Did you see that meme I posted? I'm like, I'm biodegradable because I break down easily.
Yes. Same.
So anyway, so should we get into
yes,
mouth to mouth, mouth to mouth resuscitation? What's good?
Okay. Don't worry about it. Did you ever watch Chocolate Rain? Remember that guy on YouTube was like chocolate, right? And then he like leans over and he's like, I move away from the microphone to breathe. That's just what you did, but it was like I move away from the microphone to like get my notes.
Well, I was like, I dropped the pen and I was like, okay, well, I have to wait a second to give Annie a break to put the music in. And then I'm like, I'll go grab my pen. And I was like, uh-oh. That's really awkward.
It would have been more funny if you had fallen, and then it would have been like, ow.
And then you can hear the rustling on my pages. Oh, so let me tell you before we get into... Oh, no, actually, it can be part of my... Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm obsessed with two things.
Okay.
First thing is, I'm obsessed with saying jumpa right now when talking about my sweaters.
What?
It's like a British thing. They call their sweaters jumpas.
Like a jumper?
Yeah. And I just I don't know why I've been saying that lately, but I'm like, oh, I'm going to put on my jumper.
Well, it is jumper weather.
Yeah, it's jumper weather. Just doesn't work as well as sweater weather. But,
Jumper lumpa.
But I'm going to make it work.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll trademark it.
But it's like something I'm obsessed with doing right now, and I didn't even realize it.
Okay.
The second thing that I'm obsessed with is I'm obsessed with like watching YouTube videos right now about New York because we're going in December. So I'm like trying to find places to go and things like that. So one of the things that I found for us to go do is I made a reservation for dinner at this restaurant called Rolf's. And it's Rolf's. ROLF.
Oh, okay.
It's a German restaurant. And it's in Gramercy.
Okay.
So nice neighborhood. It's supposed to be a cute little place. I'm not really concerned about the food as much, but like they go all out on their Christmas decorations. Like if you want to see some amazing Christmas decorations, this place is it. Like it looks like Christmas World threw up in there.
Interesting. Oh my God.
It's gorgeous. Look up on Google search it.
That's cool.
It's ridiculous. So I'm so excited. But I called this morning to make a reservation. And you have to call, like, I'm in California, this is New York, so 3-hour difference. So you have to call between 9 and 3 to make the reservation. I call, and the guy's like, can you hold, please?
Oh, no.
I'm like, okay. So he puts me on hold, and I can hear him talking to somebody else on another phone. And I hear him talking, and it's like, I can also hear the pages turning. And I'm like, holy shit, are they still doing it through a book system? Like, making reservations?
Really?
Yeah. And I can hear him also, like, counting. So he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think we could do 6:30 on Friday, December 3rd. And I'm like, are you counting how many reservations you have coming in around that time?
Wow.
I'm like, this is some old school stuff.
But that's fun.
Yeah. So I'm like really obsessed with like looking over videos and trying to find cool stuff to do in New York. Like there's a place called the Summit at One Vanderbilt that I want to go check out. Like Nick was telling us about the Edge. But this one looks even better. Yeah. So I think we're going to do that one.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah. This is like super new.
Okay.
Edge is like opened up before this one. So
this one, I think I saw something on Instagram and it was new.
yeah. And there's like a whole box that you can stand in that's
cool.
out of glass and everything like that. So I'm excited about going to this. But I'm also like, I'm also looking on Amazon and trying to find like, okay, I want to get those vacuum saver bags.
Why?
So when I pack, so I don't have to take a large suitcase, I can use the vacuum saver bags to put my coats and everything in.
But how do you vacuum saver them back?
They have little pumps.
Hold up.
I know.
Wait.
Not like
what?
a pump like for your stuff.
No,
but
no,
a
no,
pump
but
for your
like,
stuff.
like a vacuum. Because normally you take like the vacuum hose and you shook.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah. So now there's even ones where you could plug it into a USB and it sucks all the air out.
Okay, I mean, the last time we used that was 25 years ago, so that shows how up to date I am on that technology.
But I was like, I need this so that I can fit like the large coats that I want to get.
Yeah.
I want to bring. And
I'm going to do that for like my apartment with storage.
yes.
I don't have many clothes though. What should I put in there? No, I don't have any.
Well, you guys do it for blankets and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, your jumpers.
Oh my god, my jumper. You got a note for your jumper. Go easy on me with your jumper. Your jumper.
Do you want to film my breast about my jumper?
Film my breast? Wait, film what? Film my breast or my jumper?
I want my jumper.
Why are they going to film your titty?
I don't know. I was feeling very sex education right then. Like, you know, the TV
I
show.
still need to finish that.
Oh, you're not even on the third season, are you?
I'm not even finished the first season. I'm going to watch it in 7 years because I was watching Sleepy Hollow, but that fell off. And now I'm not watching anything.
Oh, God.
My life is really sad.
Okay. Well, but what's giving you life right now?
Well, this is actually
besides
even more
this prism on your chest from the reflections. I'm loving it.
Wait, how did it get on me?
Oh, my God. That prism knows you're gay.
How did it get on me when it was on you?
I don't know.
It's reflecting off of the wall onto me. And now that is refraction, y'all. Come through light scattering. Yes. E equals HV. That's energy.
Oh, I thought you said HPV, and I'm like...
E equals MC squared. Yes. So what's giving me life is actually really sad, and it's Motrin, ibuprofen.
Okay.
And I will tell you why.
It is actually giving you life.
Literally. So on Friday, I was folding laundry, and I tweaked my back.
How do you tweak
I don't know.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, it's just, it was like a little like, oh, that's weird, right? I'm like,
what's that?
that's suspicious. That's strange. Right?
Okay, Cardi B.
So I wake up on Saturday morning and I'm like, you know, I feel okay, right? Did a bike ride, whatever. Came back and I was like, okay. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I did do stuff this weekend. So I went to Plumeria in University Heights.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't realize there was no meat. Like, it's all vegetarian
vegan,
stuff.
yeah.
And so, not bad at all, but I got the vegan pumpkin curry with, like, vegan chicken. Very good. Pretty tasty. So, but I get back from there, and then I was laying on the couch, and Max jumps up, and I was like, okay, like, you can lay here. And then he was, like, fussing, and he, like, put his paw, like, on my junk, and I was like, no. So I pushed him off. And as I like pushed, I felt my back like give out.
That's karma. That's what that is.
For him, I know. But I was like, oh shit, right? And like, have you ever had that back pain where it's like wincing back pain and like you can't move?
Yeah.
That's what I had. And I was like, I don't have anything to tend to this, right? So I was like, shit, right? Like I laid on the floor, I couldn't move. And I was like, this isn't working for me, right? So then I went to CVS and I got a heating pad because that's what one does. And nothing was working. I was taking Motrin, I was taking ibuprofen or Tylenol on everything. And it wasn't like, I felt like shit the next day because I didn't sleep because I couldn't move. And so then Motrin was keeping me alive. So Motrin is still giving me life today.
You should like totally save this story and tell it at parties.
Okay. I can do it, and like drug sales for like ibuprofen. Guys, you need to take ibuprofen because it's really important to make sure that you're not. Well, it was either that, like I'm trying to think of like nothing really like tantalized me this week. I was really hopeful for the Adele song.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's
okay.
Maybe that
every week
curry.
Something doesn't have to give you life.
Yeah. Well, literally, ibuprofen did.
And I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this week we are going to talk about Drag Race,
tongue pop,
because of course we're like 5 episodes into
There's like
Drag Race UK.
Yeah.
Drag Race Canada just premiered their first episode.
Intergalactic
Drag Race Italia is going to come out
Did
next
Holland
month.
Finish?
Holland season 2 finished already.
And Spain?
Spain's been done.
Oh.
They've been done, had hers is.
Oh.
And then I know like next year is Drag Race Philippines.
Oh my god, next year it's like
Drag Race International.
Oh my gosh.
So
well, and then season 14. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's so many seasons.
And so much.
It's funny because like back in the day when it was just the United States, it was like, oh my god, how can we go a month without Drag Race? Now I'm like, slow down.
Yeah. Can we go a month without Drag Race? Thank you.
And now, I mean, usually you kind of like ramp up to it. We didn't ramp up. It was like bluey.
That like it shot off like a roller coaster, like whichever one does that.
Like Superman. The cannon coaster.
There you go.
I'm sure there's one.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah. Okay, so let's start off with Drag Race Holland since
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it. I did up until a certain point.
Well, yeah. So tell the listeners about what happened.
So what happened was there was a queen in the competition who had a phone on them. And they got snippy with another queen. So the queen decided to tell on this one who had the
phone.
The phone.
Well, because you're not allowed.
Because you're not allowed. Okay. Now, they didn't kick that queen out of the competition. There wasn't really any kind of...
There was no repercussions?
There were no repercussions for it. And also, I felt like not only should that person have gotten repercussions, but the person who knew that about the phone should have had repercussions. So
because remember Willem, when she had a visitor from her husband or fiance?
Oh my God. Did you not watch the Willem and Alaska,
what?
YouTube thing? I don't think it was because her husband came. I think she was fucking a producer. And that's why. Because she was like...
So years later, the story still is unclear.
Right. So I was like, okay.
Well, but I mean, really, is it shame on the drag queen or shame on the producer?
It's both.
Yeah.
Yeah, both. You know the rules when you go in. Yeah. So it was like Vivaldi had the phone. Vanessa Van Cartier knew about the phone. It turned into this whole messy thing. And then I guess, so I stopped watching when there was no repercussions because I'm like, that's a huge thing.
How many people were left in the competition?
At that point, there were like 5 or so people.
So, okay, and there's 10.
And they still eliminated the other queen that was not even involved in that.
Really?
Yeah. So I was just like, that's ridiculous. So,
well, I feel like they signed the same contract, I would imagine, as like the a similar thing.
So I'm just like, okay, so I didn't finish that one, even though Vanessa Van Cartier won that season. Congratulations. It's great that now there have been 3 transgendered women who have won. Now, for those of you out Sonique
or Kylie Sonique Love.
Yeah, I'm going to explain this right now because people seem to forget about this. The first actual winner in any of the Drag Race franchises ever was Anel Anang from Drag Race Thailand Season 2. She's actually the first ever Drag Race
alumni.
Angeli. I'm so sorry, Angeli. Anang is the first actual transgender winner.
Okay.
Of any Drag Race franchise. Now,
when was that season?
That was in like 2019, I think it was.
Okay.
So now, I'm not taking anything away from Sonique. So she is the first transgendered to win Drag Race US.
Yeah.
the flagship ones.
Yeah.
So, and then you have Vanessa Van Cartier, who's on the third. Great. And you know what? It segues great into Drag Race Canada. Because, I don't care about, if you're transgender, if you're, male to female, if you're female to male and then want to dress up like a girl, that's fine. If you're a cisgendered woman who wants to do drag, I'm okay with that, too. As long as it's drag.
Yeah.
As long as it's exaggerated, a lot of makeup, big hair, big boobs. I want to see everything. What I don't want to see is somebody's name who is Beth.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't come up here with Beth as your drag name. Okay. Beth is somebody who is at the drag show, not on the drag stage. Okay. Beth is a woo girl in there with her bridal party, having a good time, and she's probably going to grab your fake boob or something like that. That is not somebody who's given me life.
I wasn't impressed with Beth.
I was not impressed with her. And
I also, one of my best friends' name is Bethany. So, but she is a woman and not a
my
drag
cousin's
queen.
name is Beth.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hello, but she was horrible.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'm a performer. This is what I do. Blah, blah, blah.
No, you
And
aren't.
then she was like, I'm like, you got Man Eater by Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
Which I was loving the fact that Drag Race Canada is still staying in that vein of we're only going to use Canadian artists who made it big.
Well, you know what I loved is Eve. What's her name?
Eve 6000.
She, in her confessional, was like, I'm going to give you the best looks on the runway. And she walked down that runway with that 20s movie star thing with no bottom half. Well, and I was like, girl.
Did you hear her when she was talking and she said to Beth, you're just going to attach that to a corset? And I'm like, you came out in a bathing suit, girl. Don't even try.
Yeah.
And then her whole that whole dramatic scene she was making after she was safe.
Oh my God. When she cried and then it was like, Kate, can you stop?
I would have been like,
I would have turned around and
girl.
been like, shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up, you're safe. Go away. Escort her off the stage. I need to kick this bitch's ass on the stage right now. Lip syncing for my life. House down, boots, mama, tongue pop.
And I loved how Beth just kept her one signature move was moving her hair out of her face. like she was windshield wipers getting the rain out.
Well, and so the other girl, Geometric.
She was a poor man's Gigi Good.
So I understand that you were a dancer or whatever, but don't let your outfit fall apart and then you show your chest and
I know.
your
Don't
bare
ruin the
torso.
fantasy.
Yeah.
That's throwing your wig off,
Yeah,
it
gooped
just
America.
shouldn't be happening.
Well, gooped Canada.
And I'm you weren't even doing enough for your outfit to come apart.
It wasn't. It was a piece of fabric.
Right. But I'm you weren't doing amazing jumps and splits and cartwheels and Cirque du Soleil aerial batics or whatever. Something.
Acrobatics.
And I wasn't impressed with her, so I'm just eh. And I wasn't impressed with a lot of their entrances on Canada.
No. Suki, whatever.
Suki doll?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm all for her.
Okay, so who was the first one in? Was it Geometric?
No, it was...
it was Geometric. She was the first one in, and she had that long jacket, the orangey jacket with the blonde hair. And I was like, what's going on? And then she had a reveal when they actually did the photo shoot. Who I was amazed at the photographer they had. That was the Caitlin Cronenberg, who was also the guest judge.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So I was I did not know that she did the album cover and the booklet for Drake's Views album.
I know, that was cool, right?
I was holy shit, girl, go ahead.
I also never realized it was a person on that tower.
You never saw that?
No.
It's supposed to be Drake. Yeah.
Is it though?
Is it though? So what did you think of their entrance looks and their entrances?
We're going to need a summary on these because I'm a Suki doll I liked a lot.
Yeah.
I think she was probably the only memorable one.
Really? Okay.
For me.
Yeah. I did not love Kendall Jenner's.
No, me neither. It was like, okay, cool. You're in like a bodysuit without legs.
Well, and it didn't give you a shape, and like you had the long hair.
Yeah.
And it all just looked like a brown blob. Like you look like a Snickers bar.
Wait, yeah. So,
Prithia, I was not like, A lot of them I was just like, meh. And because I was like, the floor is more interesting than your entrance looks.
Yeah.
You know, I was just...
And Isis's was weird.
Isis. I mean, I did think Oceana was cute, but that's because of her energy.
Yes, I was like Latrice Royale.
It's true, though. But, you know, she does...
oh, I liked her, Stephanie Prince. Because she was like, good. Like a Thai?
She's Filipino.
Yeah.
But I also thought she should have won
the challenge.
The challenge.
Oh yeah, her dress was great.
I thought her dress was much better than Isis's. Isis.
I really like Suki doll. I'm like, you have perfect skin, and like, there's just like a youthful energy.
Yeah. I did like her entrance look. It was really cute and had like this like floppy.
Yeah, I would buy that lamp.
That's what I thought too.
Available at IKEA. It'll be called Skdool with an O on the Skdool. 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 Yeah, I mean, so can we talk about Brooklyn Heights though?
Oh, and her all-star
cheek implants.
Her
Maleficent implants.
Yeah, it was not. As a boy, it is not cute at all.
But like, she didn't need anything, you know.
Yeah.
As a drag queen, like, she was fine.
I just didn't think... I get it because you're trying to elevate your drag, and if you think you do that, it gives you a better look. And she did look amazing. She looked like a Oscar statue. Like, when she came out, she was very statuesque in her...
It's
like,
filler.
Gold.
So, like, let's hope that filler dissolves.
Okay. Maybe over the season, you'll see it droop a little bit. It'll get softer.
Yeah, or maybe she needs to go to a dermatologist and get that shit dissolved, because, I mean... No.
But I was like, their puns this season so far, they're really trying for those dad joke puns.
I love it.
I was like...
I'm loving... Well, and I liked, what's the guy's name? Brad
Goreski.
And then I feel like the judging panel this time is much better.
Oh, yeah. I love Amanda Brugel from The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
And Brad Goreski, I had to explain who he was to Andy because he wasn't sure who he was.
Is he a designer?
So he is a stylist. He actually started out as Rachel Zoe's assistant.
Okay.
And then
I've
branched
seen him
out on his
somewhere
own.
because I'm like, he's cute.
You probably saw him on like Bravo or
maybe
Was
he in a talk show or something? Like, did he do like?
I think he did
consulting?
Fashion Police for a little bit too.
Yeah. Okay.
So that kind of stuff.
But I feel like the judging, they're nicer. Does that like they seem nicer?
Well, it is Canada.
True.
So
I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Well, and they don't call it drag; they say drag.
Well, they're true north, fierce and strong.
Ugh. Okay, so. Priyanka, or as Alyssa would say, Paranka.
So another season that's coming out soon, and we'll get to Drag Race UK season 3 here, but I did want to talk about this
Is
one
it 3?
First. We're on Drag Race season... No, we're on Drag Race season 3. UK season 3.
Oh my god.
We're going to talk about that
I can't keep a track of all these things.
But Drag Race Italia is coming out in November of this year. Ciao, bella.
Do you think they'll have subtitles?
Probably. But like, I haven't seen any of the queens yet. All I've seen so far are pictures of the pit crew. Did they what?
Did they do the announcement?
They announced it, yeah. So it's coming out in November of 2021. Okay. So some of them are kind of cute. I was like, oh, all right.
We should be able to meet the queens soon.
Yeah. They should put that out soon.
The promo, yeah.
But the most interesting thing so far has been the pit crew.
Are they hot?
And they're like in Speedos.
Okay,
so
let's pull that up.
It's obviously better than the other franchises.
Well, they are in like Italy,
right? So like they should be in Speedos.
They all should be. I mean, they should be in man thongs. Let's be real.
Okay, so I'm rewatching like All Star season 4.
Okay,
which I thought was a great All Star season.
Which one was that one? Trixie?
That's the double win.
Oh.
Monet and Trinity.
Yeah.
But it had all the big names on there. Like you had Gia Gunn, you had Valentina, you had Monique Hart, and
I love Monique.
So many great like people were on there. Oh, look at these like Italian pit crew guys.
Oh my.
But there was one guy on the pit crew, and it's this little Asian muscly guy who came out like towards the end, and his name is Wilson. But he looked super scared when he was on the runway. I'm like,
why was he on the runway?
Because they had to come out and bring out because in season 4 they did a challenge where the eliminated queens could come back to the competition if they beat.
Oh my god, he looks so scared.
I know.
Wilson. Wait, is that what's the football in Castaway?
The volleyball in Castaway is Dane Wilson also.
Okay.
The football. Sports.
Nelson!
Oh, he was using other ones. Okay. I wasn't sure if he was using other ones, but like he looked
Paul, he wasn't used, he was cast.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Stop Asian hate, Paul.
All right. So Drag Race UK, season 3. We're 5 episodes in.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
I honestly don't even know who's left. So I liked Victoria Scone.
She's gone.
I hate Crystal.
Crystal Versace?
With a passion.
Yeah, I mean, she
Pull
has
up the
this,
cast.
like,
I need to see. Oh, Teresa May. I love her.
I love
Can we?
her.
Oh, and Ella Day. Did you watch last week?
Okay, so
with BDE?
Yes.
Ha.
I thought that was amazing, and that was a great point by Steps to tell them to keep that in there. I was very happy that Steps was there.
I was happy that they edited it, and I was like, oh, Scarlet Harlot is being a little punk, and
because she won one challenge.
And I was like, oh, and I was like, I told Nick, I was like, she's going to be eliminated.
Yep.
And what had happened? And I was like, oh, and now you have the slow group, and they're like, oh, you guys are going to suck. And it's like, no, they were so much better. And I knew it. Because Teresa May.
And her, like, Spanish, like...
I don't care. I was waiting for it. Well, I mean, because you had Vanity, who had a really cute message.
Right.
Ella sang about, like, well-ish. And then Teresa, and then River.
Yeah.
That was super... Like, it was super good.
And they understood the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
They listened to the song, and they were like, this is what they want to hear. Yep. The other team had the upbeat pop song, only talked about themselves and why they should win. That was not what it was about.
But that's like every queen in every song. Like,
right.
Give me the crown. I want to steal the crown. I deserve the crown. Okay, like, new material.
Except for Katya, when she did Read You, Wrote You, hers wasn't about getting the crown.
Yeah, but she was robbed.
Katya. Yeah, she was robbed. I did not like either song, actually, when you get down to it. I didn't think either song was like, it's not on par with UK Hon.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
But I will say I would loved how, like, Kitty Scott Claus was so over the moon about meeting Baby Spice. I was like, oh my God, please keep her in, like, the top or bottom. I don't care, but she has to be able to talk to Baby Spice.
I love her.
Yeah.
Well, I like Kitty. I like Teresa. I like Ella just because I'm attracted to him as a man. And everyone else can go away.
I'm upset that Victoria isn't coming back to the and
it was no open invitation.
Right.
So is that like,
I don't know.
Because in every other season, you have an open invitation
to come back.
Eureka had an open invitation.
Right.
So why does Victoria not have an open invitation?
Well, and then Victoria is part of the Busted Knee Club. So there's like 3 members right now. It's like turning into a whole gang.
Yeah, well, like Eureka, Victoria, and
Oceana.
Yeah.
I love her name too. I'm like, Oceana.
Did you love how she was like, I can't see when I do my makeup? Yeah. And I was like, she's like, it doesn't matter what you look like. It's the show you put on. And I was like, yes.
Okay.
I like her message.
I was like, I do love the fact that they had Baby Spice on here, but I'm wondering, did they tell them that they couldn't do Posh Spice?
I know nobody did. No one did it.
Mm-hmm. Which I was like,
Well, no one did. So a lot of people did Melba.
Which I was like, okay,
Easy
you wore
one.
cougar print or tiger print, and you thought that was doing Melba.
So it was Jerry. So Red Spice.
Ginger Spice.
Ginger Spice.
Do not come up in my house, up in this studio, and disrespect the Spice Girls like that.
I don't know all their names. I know there's Scary, Baby, Posh, Sporty, and then Red. Ginger.
It's Ginger. Put some respect on that name.
Ginger.
Did I ever tell you about the KFC thing?
No.
About their Twitter account?
No.
They follow the Spice Girls.
Oh, yeah.
And 6 herbs.
Yeah.
Because it's 11 herbs and spices.
Mm-hmm.
I love their marketing person, whoever did that.
I still need to go to KFC and get popcorn chicken. Oh, unrelated, but this is also kind of what like my week. I know that I'm all over the place, but like have you gone anywhere east of Park Boulevard in San Diego? Like have you gone to the North Park Target at all?
I've been in the North Park Target.
So they are doing road work.
Oh, yeah.
And they are reducing the lanes from 2 to 1 and putting in medians. Now, I am 2 blocks away from Smart and Final, and it takes 14 years to get there now.
Oh.
So that's all. I'm just being annoying.
I think it's like the bike thing.
They're putting in like medians for like traffic flow, but then I'm like, you're reducing it to 1 lane.
So traffic is not going to flow.
So it's going to suck.
Right.
So now I need to find a new apartment.
Right, especially when the buses come in.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. We won't talk about it then.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring it up then?
Because it's giving me death.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I love that this week they had Baby Spice on there, and then next week they have Leanne from Little Mix, which is cute because the one group was like the one that Ella Vidae was in.
Mix?
It's Pick and Mix because they were like, oh, like Little Mix.
Yeah. I really like that one.
I did too. I thought that was cute. So I was also like going to talk about like Drag Race International. You don't even know who's going to be in there.
What?
Drag Race International, where they take people from
I know that it's like the best of
the
all
franchises.
Yeah.
So far, what's rumored, the people who are rumored to be in it, is Blue Hydrangea.
Oh, okay.
Monique Hart.
Oh.
Jujubee. Do not give me that look, because I love Jujubee.
I know, but like, this is the 5th time she's been in something.
Okay, and?
Season 1 or 2, All Stars. Well, 4th time.
Okay.
But also probably the 5th time of Monique, but I love Monique Hart. So Monique can stay. Okay, fine. Maybe it can be Jujeek.
No.
Jujeek?
No.
Monique B.
Juju Hart.
Oh, I like Jujeek.
You were really trying. So Cheryl Hole.
Okay.
Bag of Chips.
Okay.
Lemon.
Oh.
Jimbo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Jimbo, actually.
I like Jimbo a lot. Janae Jacquet from Drag Race Holland Season 1.
Okay.
And then Pangina Heels, which is very controversial because Pangina has never competed. She's only been a co-host. So it's...
I'm sorry. Bring her in.
I know. We've seen her live. She's amazing.
She's going to be the winner.
She will tear it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to like bring that up, and like that right now is set for sometime next year to come out.
So January?
No, I don't. Probably not, because
So
they still have
February.
Philippines to put out too, which
God.
I'm very excited about. Like all my little Panay.
Yeah,
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
And then Thailand Season 3 is coming back out.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
And then All Stars 7.
All-Star
Season
7.
14.
Season 14.
But do you feel... So here's the thing, right? I think that USA, it's very much like rinse, lather, repeat almost. And so
Right.
I don't know what it is about UK, but like they are substantially better.
You think?
I don't know, but like I don't know, like their talent, like UK, like maybe their looks aren't the best, but like they don't have the chip on their shoulder that they're like, oh, I got
Right.
this. They're like, I'm
Except
here
for
to...
Crystal Versace.
Yeah, well, she can go away. And there's no monetary payment.
So it's kind of like the Great British Baking Show.
Yes.
Like there's no monetary, you're not winning anything except
Wait.
a plate.
That's it?
Yeah. You get a plate and a bunch of flowers, and that's it. But you're going to make money off your book deals, girl.
But is the plate like signed?
It's like, it says like Great British Baking Show or Bake Off or whatever they call it over there. So
Okay.
I'm also going to bring up this. Have you heard about the Russian knockoff of Drag Race?
No.
It's called Royal Cobras. And so it is.
There's also Manila doing one. Manila's doing like a similar competition of drag queens in the Philippines. Yeah.
Oh, maybe she's the one who's gonna be hosting.
I think it's
Drag
different.
Race oh,
I think they're both happening at the same time.
Oh,
it's called like shoot. Nick can look it up.
Okay,
Manila Luzon drag show.
All right. Well, while he's looking that up, we have the Russia's unofficial drag race happening right now, and it's on YouTube, and it's put on by a YouTuber blogger. Her name is Nastya Ivleva, or it's actually spelled Nastya Ivleva. So I'm like, oh, that's
like I leave a tip.
Yeah, kind of. But it's kind of crazy because like it doesn't have anything to do with LGBTQ, and they actually have a disclaimer at the beginning of their episode that says that the show is not aimed at former non-traditional sexual attitudes. So they basically scrubbed it of anything gay.
Wait,
because Russia doesn't promote homosexuality.
But is it a Russian created thing?
Yes. It's by a cisgendered straight woman, and it's 36 queens. And so each week, 6 queens compete.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then the winner of that one goes to the final episode and to compete against all the other queens, all the other 5 winners. So there's 6 winners in the final episode. But this woman also makes it about herself.
But are there gay or like LGBT members in this, or is it all straight women?
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure the drag queens are gay. Okay. But they scrub it of all mention of homosexuality. Because
I want to watch this.
Because there's a ban on homosexuality in Russia. So they still have the lip sync battles, they still have the extravagant costumes and comedy.
But do you think that when it was like made that it included all that stuff and then they just like edited it out?
I'm sure they had to. Like there's no way to get around having it. Of course it's gay guys dressing up as women.
Yeah.
So there had to be that in there. You know, and this is from a country that also wouldn't show the BTS tour film because they thought that they were Korean homosexuals.
Well, that's not the behind the scenes we want to see.
I know. Okay, girl, calm down.
So are we going to watch the show, though?
I'm
intrigued.
Where
do we watch it?
If for the ick and cringe factor, I think so. But it's also like, here's the thing. Like, you can bring in this whole, like, idea that you're going to knock off Drag Race. But, like, Drag Race has, like, this, like, thing about it. Mm-hmm. You know, they have it down to a science and everything. So other people trying to create their own thing just doesn't work. I mean, but it's like, there's one called Dragula. Have you watched that? The Boulet Brothers present Dragula?
But that is like totally cool.
Yeah. And they're in their like 3rd or 4th season.
Jade Jolie is on the 3rd season.
Okay, so here's the thing. I thought Dragula was supposed to be about like spooky monster drag and spooky drag.
Spooky ooky dooky.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Jade Jolie.
She's
there for drama.
Well, and then 2nd season had like Dahlia Sin in it.
What?
Yeah, she was the first
after
one.
She?
No, this was before she was on Drag Race, and she was the first one out, and that was.
I think she needs to maybe try something new.
She didn't have a Brock Ally character to milk, so
I did not like her, and she didn't even have like a closing line. She just walked off the stage.
Yep, you know, but they still used her for the rest of the season. Milk that Brock Ally.
And the saddest part is that they sign away any of that stuff in that contract.
Yep. So they're like, no, you're going to stay here.
Her likeness. Yep.
She can't even eat broccoli.
She can't even eat broccoli now. So, all right.
I love broccoli.
So we're going to wrap this up with what, who are your favorite guest judges?
Ariana Grande.
Okay. That makes sense.
Oh gosh, this is a tough one. Christina Aguilera, was she ever one?
Yeah, she was one.
God, oh my God, this is like of all time.
I am totally throwing you for a loop, aren't I?
I don't ever. I liked the one with UK from last week, the girl,
Baby Spice.
No, before that.
There's 300.
300 guest judges. Okay.
From like...
So no, the girl that was like really good at making jokes. She was like the, oh my God.
On Drag Race UK.
This
last, like season 3?
Yeah. It was the week before Baby Spice.
Oh, I don't remember her. That's how
I know
exciting she was to me.
Shoot, I don't have any idea.
You didn't even mention Lady Gaga.
I did, yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Lady Gaga, Christina Aguilera, Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Kristen Chenoweth.
Okay. If she was on there.
She had to have been. She had to have been. No?
Sure. Okay. Why do you just assume that she was on there?
If there's 300 guest judges, she's got to be one
But like
of
some of them are like repeated, a lot.
Oh, she was on there. Okay.
Oh, she was on Snatch Game. Okay, there.
Thank God. I'm trying to think of who is like a man.
You look like a man.
Tina Rice.
Ew, God. No, who's the guy? Who's the guy? Jeff Goldblum. I didn't like him.
You didn't like him? I thought he was good with Rachel
Wait,
Bloom.
was Reba?
No, that's
Niecy
Kathy
Nash is a
Griffin.
good one.
That's not Reba, that's Kathy Griffin.
Oh, no, I thought the one below her.
That's Tanya Tucker.
Ugh, same thing.
It is not the same thing.
Vanessa Williams was a guest judge?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
More than once.
Lily Tomlin was?
Yes, girl. You are
man.
We are teaching the kids today.
Okay, I remember Amber Rose. Carmen Electra? No.
Yeah. Oh, do you ever listen to Carmen Electra's music?
She has music?
Yes, because she was Prince found her and put out her record. So she has like Go Go Dancer. Come and rock my body, Go Go Dancer.
Okay, Kelly Osbourne is always fun.
So while you're looking over the list, we're gonna move on to mine. So some of my favorite ones have been Elvira.
Yes.
Lizzo.
Okay.
Right before she like blew up and they did Good as Hell. That was one of the great
was that
lip
3
syncs.
years ago?
That was like 3 or so years ago.
Who was the lip sync with?
Cameron Michaels and Monet Exchange.
Oh.
Doing Good as Hell. Because that's when Monet walked to the back of the stage and acted like she was going to leave because that was in the song. But nobody understood it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Leslie Jones, I thought was hilarious.
She is great.
Because she was like Instagram living it and live tweeting it while she was there. And that's hilarious to me. And she was just so like, she was excited to be there. She was appreciative to be there. And it was just like, she took advantage of that moment.
Oh, she's fun. Yeah.
I thought she was hilarious. Okay. So this is a problematic one right now, but like she was still good as a judge because she kept it 100 and real and stuff like that. But Nicki Minaj.
Is it problematic because she doesn't want to get vaccinated?
It's problematic because she doesn't want to get vaccinated. And then there's this whole issue right now with like her doing a song with the girl from Who Left Little Mix. And then there's like, this whole like black fishing kind of thing. But that she's like defending her, but then called out Miley Cyrus on it a while ago.
Oh.
And plus this is all happening so that she can still keep people from talking about the fact that her husband is a sexual predator and everything.
Alrighty
so,
then. Layered.
It's like an onion up in here, okay?
Well, that's...
But it doesn't take away from the fact that she was a good judge.
Yeah.
And I thought she gave really good feedback to the girls.
Naya Rivera was a good judge.
Yeah. And then my last one, of course, was Lady Gaga, because I thought she took it really seriously, but she really wanted to be there for the girls. But like my favorite line, though, and the person who has like my favorite line, and I thought had the best like back and forth, but he didn't realize he was doing it, was Thomas Roberts. He was on season 8 with Vivica A. Fox, and she kept saying "Strange," being like it's supposed to be her way of saying strange, but he would say she had gravitas. She had gravitas. And he would go, she really had a lot of gravitas. It had gravitas. And then RuPaul finally was just like, you really like that word. And he was like, what is it? What was it? Gravitas?
How do I not remember this? Who is this guy?
It was hilarious. But he's an actor and he's married to another guy, and it was just like, and he's, you know, he looks good.
He cute, yeah.
Yeah, he's real cute.
So it's gravitas?
It's gravitas. Or gravitas.
Yeah, Kristen, I like Kristen Chenoweth. She was
But that's all we have time for this week, guys. We hope that you liked our little wrap-up of Drag Race as, like, Joe is still looking through the 300 different people.
Oh my God, that guy. Miley Cyrus, too.
Well, like, Bobby Moynihan, I'm like, what is Bobby Moynihan on Drag Race?
Yeah, like, when was that?
But, like, Joe McHale, I thought Joe McHale was hilarious on there.
Adam Rippon is good, too.
Yeah. Is it Rippon or Rippin?
Rippon?
Rippon? Rippin?
He's funny on Instagram. Oh, yeah, and Natasha Leone. Oh, yeah, Wanda Sykes.
We're just going through the list.
Oh, and AOC.
AOC was great.
Okay.
AOC was great because she was a fan.
Yes.
And that made it so much better. And Whoopi Goldberg, I just thought was awesome.
When the hell did she go on
there?
But
she was on there on one of the, I think she was on the All-Star season, or maybe, no. She was on All-Stars 12. I mean, she was on season 12 with, what's the New York Jewish girl? No, the Jewish
Miss
one.
Cracker.
No, the
Aquaria.
maybe the Persian one.
Oh, Jackie Cox.
Jackie Cox. She was on that season for the comedy challenge.
Oh,
and she was helping the girls, and I was like, how great that Whoopi Goldberg is teaching you about like how to do a one-woman show and gave them hugs.
I want a Whoopi hug.
I know, right?
And a Whoopi pie.
On that note, thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.